today's topic is Introduction to Data Structures. Let us see what is data structure. Data which refers the raw data, or it may be a facts or figures. And the structures means you have to organize the data in a format. So in order to access the data very easily, or sort the data, or search the data, delete the insertion. So these are all the possible operations that we can perform easily when we are get into the data structure. So this data structure is divided into two types. One is primitive data structure, the next one is the non-primitive data structure. Now let us see what is this primitive data structure. Primitive data structure is nothing but this fundamental one. It stores only a single value. So primitive structure that we have studied earlier, one is the int, character, float, etc. These are the types that will be available in the primitive data structure. It is the fundamental one and it stores only a single value. But in the case of non-primitive data structure, the primitive non-primitive data structure is a user-defined one. User-defined one. So again, this non-primitive data structure is divided into two types. One is linear data structure as well as the non-linear data structure. What is linear data structure? The linear data structure is nothing but you can store the elements in a very sequential form. So the types which comes under the linear data structure is array data structure, list data structure, stack, queues. So these are the data structure comes under the linear data structure. And in the non-linear data structure, you will have the type of tree data structure as well as the graph data structure. Here the elements are stored in a random way. Now let us see what is this array data structure. Array is nothing but you can store the group of values. For example, you are specifying A of 5. So the A which refers the array name and the 5 which refers the elements that we are going, the elements occupied in the array A. So it will be starting from the position of A of 0 and end in the position of A of 4. From the beginning you are storing the elements 5, 7, 2, 1, 4. These are the elements have to store in the array. And this array which consists of homogeneous set of elements. What is homogeneous set of elements? It is nothing but the same set of elements. Here you can perform several operations like insertion, deletion, sorting, searching. So these are the major operations you can perform in the array data structure. Here you can store the elements in a sequential form. So that will become under the linear data structure. The next one is the list. The list which consists of a node. The node is nothing but that consists of two parts. One is the data part and the next one is the next part. One is the data part, the next one is the pointer, the address which is pointing to the next element. So the first one which refers the header node. The header node is nothing but the data part becomes the null one, and the next one which refers the address which refers the first node, and the last node that will be referred by a null value. If there is no more elements after the last element, so that will be referred by the null value. Here you can also perform different kind of operations what we have performed in the array data structure. And the next one is the stack. The stack is nothing but you can insert the element one by one, and you have to delete the element using the concept of LIFO, that is LIFO, last in first out. Here you will have the set of elements, you will have the stack. The first element I have to insert is that 5, the second element is 6, and the next element is the 7 one. If I want to delete the element, I have to take the last in element. The last in element is 7. That is the top position. So last in, first out. Suppose if I am inserting a new element 9, so this one which becomes the top now. So if you want to remove the element, so the 9th element will be removed first. So this is the concept of stacked data structure. The next one is queue. In queue we are using the FIFO, that is first in, first out. So the elements are kept in order. The first element will be removed first and the next one and the last one. So by this way this queue data structure will be performing. And the next one is the non-linear data structure. And in the non-linear data structure, you can store the elements in a random way. There are two types of data structures. One is tree and the next one is graph. In the tree, you will have a root node, and after that, you will have the number of several subnodes are be there. Here, the elements are, you can search the element in a random way and delete the element in a random way. So this is the concept comes under the tree. The next one is the graph. The graph which is nothing but the node as well as the vertices. Here, this one is we call it as a node and this one we call it as the edges. The edges is nothing but it is relating to the two nodes. So here we will have several number of terminologies related to it. So if you want to reach the destination of this node, you can travel in several directions. You can travel directly or you can travel by this node or you can travel by this way also. Here also you can perform several different kinds of operations. So this is the concept that will be comes under the introduction to data structure. In the next video, let us see what is array data structure in a detailed manner. Thank you very much.